Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. Too many males walking around with loser attitudes. And you know what? I gotta really address that. I have to really address that because, you know, no matter what I say in my videos, right? And y'all have to excuse me. Hold on for a second. All right, y'all. Rom had the hiccups. Anyway, no matter what I did, no matter what the video I put out, somebody come on there with some loser attitude or something. And I was actually inspired to do this particular video because somebody came on with something on one of my Sunday videos. And you know, I'm always positive. I don't talk trash about anybody. Don't even really talk about relationships. I talk about stuff that any man can use. Even if they don't come to this channel for anything else, they can come for that positive reinforcement. It's my word for the day. But I will every now and then get somebody negative on there, and I'm like, dang, yo, what's up? And you know, I'm gonna be real. It's really annoying. Because I can understand if you disagree on something if I'm talking about some aspect of relationships. I can understand that. That's annoying, but I can understand it. But when you're trying to talk about something positive, and I'm just like, and it's just how they want to move through life. And I've talked about that as far as the victim attitude, but this is something different, slightly different. They in the same family though. They like, first cousins, kissing cousins, indeed. Look, you got guys who just expect to lose all the time, and they talk about it. And I was just like, that's unacceptable. That is unacceptable. If you're a man, you can't walk around like that. Look, okay, let's take women off the table for a second. I'm gonna bring them back. Let's take them off the table for a second. If you going for a job, because I would hope any man watching this channel, if you don't have a job, you either looking for a job or you got a business going something. All men need to make some money. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts. Okay, so you going for a job. What you want to do? You say, well, I ain't going to get this job, so, you know, I'm going to dress up and look nice, but I ain't going to get it. Guess what? You're not going to get it because you're already walking in with an attitude, body language, tone of voice that's suggesting you're going to lose. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Or if you in business for yourself, you can't be like, well, I ain't going to make money. I ain't going to do well. No, you're right. You won't. You're already saying it. You know, what if you playing sports? If you playing a pickup basketball game or something, when you take a shot, what are you going to say? Well, I ain't going to make it. Well, what's the point of taking that shot anyway? Now, let's bring it back around to dealing with women. If you feel like a woman's going to reject you or you don't have this or whatever going on, guess what? She's going to reject you. Because you're going to approach her with that mindset. Like ultimately women want a winner. And like I said, that's just with the women. If you're talking about going through life, how you gonna go through life with a loser attitude? Because one of the things I've noticed, and that I can't really tell with guys like in the comments. Well, actually I can, but yeah, I have a general idea by how they like word their comments. But in the real world, I haven't seen anybody with a loser attitude really make it. The minimum they can do is maybe keep some low-level job. And even then, if I were to talk with their human resources, they probably have some issues going against them there. Because one reality is some jobs are just keep somebody halfway competent just to keep them. With everything going on, we're trying to fill positions. But, you know, every time I've seen that type in the real world, they weren't successful. They weren't stars. They weren't anything like that. They were just numbers in the system. You know, cogs, pawns. If you want to win in life, you can't be like expecting to lose. You know, let's bring it back around to women again, because I know that's what most guys gonna come to this channel for. And this is something I said years ago, and still operate by this philosophy. My feeling is, if I can talk to a woman for 15 minutes, I can get her. Now, has that always been the case? Hell to the no. But I don't go in, if I Whether, if I engage a woman, I don't automatically think, oh, this is what she's going to do. Or she's going to reject me. Because here's the thing, what's the point of engaging her if I'm going to go in thinking she's going to reject me? Now, it could happen, of course, but let me use the analogy I like to use of taking a shot in basketball. You don't take that shot unless you think it's going to go in. Now, of course, yeah, you can miss. It can bounce off the rim. It could get blocked. You at least take it. Like shooters in basketball, even on a bad day, they keep shooting. So if you're going to talk to a woman, you can't engage a woman however you want to meet her without thinking you're going to win. You get guys who get on like dating apps. Everybody talking about dating apps, but the guys think they're going to get rejected. And I'm just like, hold up. And I'm going to get into one aspect of the dating app thing tomorrow. But you can't win that way. And it's too many males. You notice I said males and not men. Because men just going to do what they're going to do. Nah, they ain't going to be perfect, but none of us walk on water, so none of us are perfect. But you still keep going anyway. And you're going to fall a lot. But see, a male will fall and just stay on the ground. A man will fall and get right back up. In fact, if they were pushed down, whoever pushed them down need to run fast. But you got to have that attitude. You got to, when you're going through life, period, whether it's for women, whether it's to make money, whether it's just to live happy, you got to have that winning attitude. You got to feel like I'm going to win. And if you losing, you taking some losses, then the intelligent thing to do is figure out why you losing. Because a true winner, when they fall, and they fail at something, they don't get mad. They're going to sit back and say, okay, what can I do to win? You got to have that attitude. If you got that loser attitude, this ain't the place for you. And as I've said before, as I've been saying lately, I don't have time to play anymore. I don't have time to play. You come on here with that loose attitude, you're automatically blocked. And I ain't sympathetic to your shit. Seriously, we don't have time. All this things going on now, we need men to stand up. We need men. If you got that loose attitude, this ain't the place. You got to, look, even, let's talk about that thing of like, because you get some men, they'll approach several women. But you know what? Somebody might say, oh, you ain't getting all of them. But they got the attitude to keep going. I gotta respect that more. I respect that. It's just like, hey, they ain't giving up. That's how a winner thinks. A winner, they gonna keep going until they win. They're gonna figure out how to win. Too many males will lose attitudes. And you know what? It's time for a culling. It's time for a culling. Survival of the fittest. And I don't care if you think that's cold-blooded, but we got to do stuff. And now if you're going to roll with me, you're an apex man. Best of the best, elite. That's how we're going to roll. All right? So, for all the winners, for all the wolves, hey, let's ride. For everybody else, later. Peace. You out. So, anyway, that's all I have for today. I'll get back with y'all later. Peace. And, well, for right now, I always say today and know I'm going to do a car video or some type of video. But that's all I have for right now. Peace and blessings.